I'm thankful to God for what God did through us in the campus hostel hall 1. The session began in earnest and academic activities were soon heightened. Sooner than later, I had to go to the hostel, plus the instructions that have been put out that we go to the hostel. Hall 1 was of interest to me because it was the closest to my classroom and laboratory. I asked my shepherd, and amongst what she said was, just go and behave yourself. At the time, it was just Jubilee Daniel that was in Hall 1, who was a God's Lighthouse member, and the semester had already begun, but devotions hadn't begun. Hadn't begun. Okay. So, in no time, I moved into the hostel and we began evangelism from room to room, person to person. It was really tasking. In no time, we had more than 50 names on our list. So we had so many people to wake every morning that we had to create a list, and we had over 50 at the time in just Hall 1. In all of this, we were still hopeful and expectant that somebody will come and join us. Let's say it's a promise, or someone come and join us in Hall 1. But the testimony is that I'm thankful that God helped us to serve throughout the session. I thank God for my ministry partner, Jubilee, who God sent my way to help me. It was not easy. It was not easy having to juggle everything, even with school activities at the time. But God helped us. I thank God for the kind of people that God gave us. I had to learn. It was my training ground. I thank God for the prophetic gifting that God gave us, including the words of knowledge that He gave us to assist the work of ministry. I would not say I'm a prophetic person. It's not me. But with time, as time went on, we were able to minister. Even me, I did not believe it. So we put to practice what we learned here. Every first timer who joins us for the first time in morning devotion, we ask them to wait behind, that the prophetic team will minister to them. The prophetic team was just myself and Jubilee. And then we'll pray, and yours truly, and then we'll ask, do the words make sense? And they say, yes, I'll be so happy. And for me, that was a training ground, and it was a walk of faith, okay? I really thank God. I thank God so much for that. Also, the words of knowledge, probably when I'm sharing, there are many times I will have what to share in the devotion, and then just by standing there, I'm really thankful. I thank God for the heart of a shepherd that God gives to us to care for God's sheep. So we encounter different kinds of human beings, different colors, different types. The ones that you wake up and you say they are coming, or they will never come. The ones that will roll over, the ones that will stress you. I thank God because I saw myself in those people and I was able to love on them. It was not easy. There are times I felt like beating up somebody, but I thank God for restraints. I thank God for strength. May God's name be praised. I thank God also for our corner. Our corner in Hall 1. Many people know the corner. For me, I would say it was Cave Adullam, where people would come in to draw strength. Our corner was open to everyone, and it was not convenient, truthfully, especially after a long day of school. And then you come and see people on the bed. It was not convenient, but we thank God that we were able to be vessels unto honor. And I thank God that I was able to experience what Pastor would normally talk about, like the ability to talk to people even into the night. I had such experiences, even 12, 1, like, so this thing is real. And you're talking, and I'm sleeping. And there was one particular lady just, when I woke up, it was morning. And she said, you slept off talking. I said, I'm sorry. I'm thankful to God for all of this. May God's name be praised. I also want to thank God for healing. I was very unwell in the last couple of days, but I'm way better, and may God's name be praised.